6月13日凌晨，各大媒体报道，以色列空袭伊朗，德黑兰爆炸声连绵。此次行动史无前例，具有3点独特。第一独特，目标前所未有。以往以色列空袭瞄准伊朗核设施或军事目标，与伊朗互击多为军事设施，而此次空袭波及德黑兰北部居民区，据传该区居住革命卫队高级将领，包括遇袭身亡的司令萨拉米。这表明以色列不仅意在摧毁核设施与军事目标，还欲瘫痪伊朗指挥链。此战术类似2024年以色列在黎巴嫩的寻呼机爆炸案，意在削弱敌方高层领导力。第二独特，以色列空前戒备。空袭后，以色列军方通过短信警告民众，若闻伊朗反击或警报，勿短暂停留防空洞，需待安全通知。这暗示以色列可能知晓伊朗报复计划，全国进入战时状态，反映出对潜在报复的高度警惕。第三独特，美国立场耐人寻味。空袭后，美国国务卿卢比奥 Marco Rubio 声明美国未参与，但6月11日，美国撤离中东非必要人员。6月12日，白宫警告以色列若袭伊朗，恐致中东大乱，显示美国似早知情却撇清关系。武器与情报来源引人猜测，美国行动胜于言辞。伊朗必将反击，且可能超以往规模，让以色列措手不及或付出沉重代价。反击可能不仅限于伊朗，其代理人如黎巴嫩真主党或抵抗轴心其他成员，如伊拉克民兵、胡塞武装或群起攻击以色列。以色列有美国支持，未来可能酿成地区大战。此次空袭是以色列对伊朗核威胁与地区影响力的强硬回应，目标精准，核设施与高层将领。但波及居民区可能激化矛盾，引发伊朗及其盟友的强烈报复。伊朗可能通过直接导弹袭击、代理人攻击或网络战反击，重点针对以色列军事基地或城市。若真主党等加入，冲突或扩散至黎巴嫩、叙利亚等地，增加地区战风险。美国虽撇清参与，但情报支持与撤离行动暗示其默许，旨在遏制伊朗核计划，同时避免直接卷入。长远看，外交谈判如6月15日阿曼和谈是降温关键，否则中东恐陷入全面冲突，油价与全球市场已现波动。和平需各方克制，以色列应避免进一步打击民用目标，伊朗需谨慎回应规模。
Moments ago, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival. 80 years ago, the Jewish people were the victims of a Holocaust perpetrated by the Nazi regime. Today, the Jewish state refuses to be a victim of a nuclear Holocaust perpetrated by the Iranian regime. Now, as Prime Minister, I've made it clear time and again, Israel will never allow those who call for our annihilation to develop the means to achieve that goal. Tonight, Israel backs those words with action. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear enrichment program. We struck at the heart of Iran's nuclear weaponization program. We targeted Iran's main enrichment facility in Natanz. We targeted Iran's leading nuclear scientists working on the Iranian bomb. We also struck at the heart of Iran's ballistic missile program. Last year, Iran fired 300 ballistic missiles at Israel. Each of these missiles carries a ton of explosives and threatens the lives of hundreds of people. Soon, those missiles could carry a nuclear payload, threatening the lives not of hundreds, but of millions. Iran is gearing up to produce 10,000s of those ballistic missiles within 3 years. Now just imagine 10,000 tons of TNT landing on a country the size of New Jersey. This is an intolerable threat. It too must be stopped. Iran is now working on what it calls the new plan to destroy Israel. You see, the old plan failed. Iran and its proxies tried to encircle Israel with a ring of fire and to attack us with the horrible attack of October 7th. But the people of Israel, the soldiers of Israel, rose like lions to defend our country. We crushed Hamas, we devastated Hezbollah, we hit Iranian proxies in Syria and Yemen. And when Iran directly attacked us twice last year, we struck back inside Iran itself. Yet in defending ourselves, we also defend others. We defend our Arab neighbors. They too have suffered from Iran's campaign of chaos and carnage. Our actions against Iran's proxy Hezbollah led to the establishment of a new government in Lebanon and the collapse of Assad's murderous regime in Syria. The peoples of those two countries now have a chance for a different future, a better future. So too do the brave people of Iran, and I have a message for them. Our fight is not with you. Our fight is with the brutal dictatorship that has oppressed you for 46 years. I believe that the day of your liberation is near. And when that happens, the great friendship between our two ancient peoples will flourish once again. I want to assure the civilized world, we will not let the world's most dangerous regime get the world's most dangerous weapons. And Iran plans to give those weapons, nuclear weapons, to its terrorist proxies. That would make the nightmare of nuclear terrorism all too real. The increasing range of Iran's ballistic missiles would bring that nuclear nightmare to the cities of Europe and eventually to America. Remember, Iran calls Israel the small Satan. It calls America the great Satan. And this is why for decades, it's led millions in the chants of death to Israel and death to America. Today, Israel is responding to those genocidal calls with action and with a call of our own. Long live Israel and long live America. Our action will help make the world a much safer place. I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now. The hardest decision any leader has to make is to thwart a danger before it is fully materialized. Nearly a century ago, facing the Nazis, a generation of leaders failed to act in time. They were paralyzed by the horrors of World War I. They were determined to avoid war at all costs, and they got the worst war ever. They adopted a policy of appeasement. They closed their eyes and ears to all the warning signs. That failure to act resulted in World War II, the deadliest war in history. It claimed the lives of 60 million, including 6 million Jews, a third of my people. After that war, the Jewish people and the Jewish state vowed, never again. Well, never again is now. Today, Israel has shown that we have learned the lessons of history. When enemies vow to destroy you, believe them. When enemies build weapons of mass death, stop them. As the Bible teaches us, when someone comes to kill you, rise and act first. This is exactly what Israel has done today. We have risen like lions to defend ourselves. Over 3,000 years ago, Moses gave the people of Israel a message that has steeled their resolve ever since. Be strong and courageous, he said. Today, our strong and courageous soldiers and people stand together to defend ourselves against those who seek our destruction. And by defending ourselves, we defend many others, and we roll back a murderous tyranny. Generations from now, history will record that our generation stood its ground, acted in time, and secured our common future. May God bless Israel. May God bless the forces of civilization everywhere. Thank you.